Welcome back, my name's Tim, and welcome to Fashion and Blasting. As we normally do, let's get started with this fly shit. I got these Retro 9, these the Carolina Blue kicks, hottest shit on the block. Used to really bicycle since I was 6. But now we done with all that, I got a special gun for y'all today. Let's get into this new CCW. This is the IWI Masada S.
Okay? Come on in here, motherfuckers! Come on, I'm waiting for you! Well, you ain't coming in? Okay, I'm coming on. Oh, you up against the wall, motherfucker! You think you're big time? You're gonna fucking die big time! You ready? Here comes the pain!
Before we get started today, I just want to show that this firearm is empty. Hit the magazine release, nothing in this magazine. There's nothing in the chamber. As we normally do, let's get started with the purpose of this firearm. As I said earlier, this is a CCW. CCW is a concealed carry weapon. Also, since it shoots and it can protect you, it's a good home defense. If you have a better gun with more capacity, I would use that as a home defense weapon. But if this is your only gun, you can't go wrong with. It's a good duty weapon as well. Alright, let's get into the capacity of this firearm. It's actually really great. I know the new thing right now is the micro mini 9mm pistols, and this is 13 plus 1 in such a small package compared to some of my other micro mini 9mm, which I have the Glock 43X MOS, and also my oldest of the bunch, but last but not least, this is the Walther PPS. Alright, let's get into the ergonomics and controls of this firearm. As you can see, it has pretty good texture all the way around the firearm. I can get a pretty good purchase on it with all 3 of my fingers on the firearm, not overhanging, and I have pretty average size hands. The magazine release, I can use my strong hand thumb. It shoots right out. Slide stop, I use my thumb, my strong hand. And also with these night sights, they're pretty good night sights. They're metal. They're very similar to Trenchicon HD if you're familiar with those. It's not night sights on it. It's blacked out in the rear. It has serrations in the back for glare, and then there's a dot in the front. And since you don't need an optic plate for this, you can co-witness the sights, which is a good addition to this firearm. Let's get into the upgrades and accessories I have for this firearm. And the only upgrade or accessory I have on this firearm is the Holosun, and it's the EPS carry. It's a green dot. It also comes with a notch in the side so you can co-witness with it. This is a closed emitter green dot. It's the first one that I have that's a closed emitter. Right now I have a lot of Trenchicon, SROs, other Holosun optics, and they're not closed emitter, but I'm actually starting to like this because if you have the Holosun 507, you would get a lot of dust in the back, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to try to clean that out. So with this, you can just wipe the window in the back or the front off, and you're good to go and rock out with this firearm. Alright, let's get into some of the pros and cons of this firearm. Well, the pros is a very small firearm. It's great for concealed carry. It's a 9mm. It shoots pretty well to be such a small firearm. Shoots like a larger frame gun. The capacity is the winner for this. It actually took over my Glock 43X MOS, and only because of the capacity. It holds 13 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, which is a pretty good capacity for such a small firearm. Other upgrades, it comes red dot or green dot ready. That's always a great thing. I know that's the new wave right now, but it actually aids in fast follow-up shots and it's shooting faster in general. You only got the one thing to worry about, and that's just the dot and the person compared to the front sight, the back sight, and then whatever target you're looking at. Only con I could say about this firearm, I would say that it doesn't have the 1913 rail or the Picatinny rail. I like to run lights on a lot of my firearms, and with this, it looked like it has it, but it doesn't have it on this firearm. I mean, I still take this capacity-wise over a lot of the other small frame 9mm guns. Another thing too, I don't want to leave out a pro, is the MSRP for this firearm. And the MSRP is only $450, but you can get the street price for this is about $400. I think I got it for $380 and $20 ship, so it brought it to $400 out the door. All right, let's get into my final thoughts here with this firearm. It's the IWI Masada S. It's a great firearm, 9mm, small, great for concealed carry weapon. It comes in at a good price point from a reliable company, IWI. I don't know if you guys ever heard about this, but they make the X95, the Galil, and the Uzi. And if you don't know this about me yet, I'm a big fan of IWI. IWI stands for Israeli Weapons Industry, and they ship their guns from Israel over to PA, Middletown, PA. Pennsylvania, you know that's where I'm from, Philadelphia. MSRP is very good for this firearm. It's $450 MSRP. So the street price, you can get it around $400. It comes red dot ready. You get a great purchase on it. And for a 9mm small gun, you get 13 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. Follow my page, like, comment, and subscribe.